We all know Vcha, right? This group was marketed as the future of K-pop, a global experiment blending cultures and talent into something revolutionary. But behind the glittering promise was a reality of alleged unrelenting exploitation, inhumane treatment, and psychological torment. KG's accusations are horrifying. A member driven to self-harm, rampant emotional abuse from staff, manipulation into staying silent, and a culture of fear where voicing concerns felt impossible. Staff reportedly belittled and berated the girls to the point of tears, enforcing unreasonable beauty standards and allegedly pressuring them into unhealthy practices, including severe restrictions on eating. What kind of twisted environment drives young women who should be celebrating their hard-earned debuts to instead break down emotionally, physically, and mentally? KG's description paints a picture of a corporate prison masquerading as a stage for dreams. And then there's the financial exploitation. Despite relentless work schedules, promotional commitments, and public appearances, KG alleges the group received nothing in meaningful pay while being crushed under the weight of their so-called training debt. JYPE Entertainment, one of the wealthiest companies in the K-pop industry, allegedly exploited Vcha members like machines, all while profiting off their labor. JYPE USA's official response is the textbook definition of corporate gaslighting. They dismiss KG's claims as false and exaggerated, offering vague reassurances of their openness to dialogue while dodging accountability entirely. Their focus on protecting the group's image and future is telling it's not about the truth or the well-being of the members but about controlling the narrative. Their statement reeks of PR strategy, not sincerity. By framing the situation as a mere difference in perspectives, JYPE trivializes KG's suffering. This isn't a disagreement over scheduling, it's about allegations of abuse and systemic failure. The thinly veiled threat of legal action against KG further underscores their intent to silence her rather than address her concerns. The most infuriating part, JYPE's refusal to engage with specifics. They claim KG hasn't communicated with them recently. But can you blame her? When a corporation consistently prioritizes profit and reputation over its artists, why would anyone trust them to handle complaints with integrity? And honestly, they can just go ahead and fuck themselves. Now to the fans rushing to defend JYPE Entertainment and vilify KJT. I hope that dick you're riding is so good, you insufferable bitches. You're so blinded by your parasocial obsession with Vcha and K-pop that you've decided to align yourselves with a corporate giant accused of mistreating the very people you claim to love. Accusing KG of being ungrateful or attention-seeking is not just ignorant, it's cruel. What exactly should she be grateful for? The alleged emotional abuse? The unbearable working conditions? The complete disregard for her well-being? Or maybe the financial exploitation that left her without fair compensation for her labor? By defending JYPE Entertainment, you're essentially saying that idols deserve to be treated like this as the cost of their careers. Congratulations, you've become complicit in the very system that chews up and spits out these young artists. And the argument that KG is ruining Vcha's future is particularly galling. The only thing threatening Vcha's future is the toxic environment JYPE allegedly fostered. KG didn't create the conditions that led to these accusations, she's just brave enough to speak up about them. If you're more concerned about protecting a corporation's reputation than holding it accountable for alleged abuse, you're not a fan, you're a fucking idiotic pig. KG's claims about financial exploitation strike at the heart of the K-pop industry's dirtiest secret, the debt trap model. For decades, agencies have saddled their idols with so-called training costs, forcing them to work for years just to break even. KG's experience is no exception. She claims that despite the group's hard work, they saw little to no compensation, even as JYPE Entertainment raked in the profits from their performances and promotions. This isn't just unethical, it's predatory. JYPE Entertainment, a billion-dollar juggernaut with endless resources, has no excuse for treating its artists like indentured servants. The fact that they allegedly withheld pay from Vcha while burdening them with training debt is a glaring example of how the industry exploits the dreams of young artists. And where's the accountability? Fans should be furious, not complicit. By excusing these practices, you're perpetuating a system where idols are treated as disposable commodities instead of human beings. KG's bravery in exposing this exploitation should have sparked outrage, yet many are too busy defending the company to acknowledge the truth. JYPE Entertainment has built its reputation on image management and corporate gloss, but this scandal reveals just how shallow that facade truly is. They've always liked to present themselves as the good guys of K-pop, but the treatment of KG and the Vcha members shows that they're no different from the very agencies they claim to be better than. Their priority has always been profit, not their artists. Their response to the lawsuit further solidifies this truth. Instead of genuinely addressing the allegations and taking steps toward improvement, they've opted to protect their image at all costs. The company's evasive tactics have done more harm than good, showing their true colors as an organization more interested in covering up abuse than actually rectifying it. If this scandal doesn't wake up the industry to the need for change, I don't know what will. The K-pop industry, and especially JYPE, has operated under the belief that idol exploitation is acceptable as long as the money keeps flowing. But KG's bravery in speaking out exposes the ugly truth: these companies are willing to destroy their artists for profit. The time for accountability is now. The KG lawsuit is a wake-up call for the entire K-pop industry. It's time to stop idolizing corporations like JYP and start prioritizing the well-being of the people who actually make the music. The fans need to stop worshiping these companies and start demanding better, more ethical treatment for the idols they claim to care about. To JYP, the truth won't go away just because you try to cover it up. To the fans defending JYP Entertainment, fuck you, hoes. And to KG, thank you for speaking out. You've risked everything for the truth, and your courage is a call for justice that the entire industry should heed. And I truly hope the girls get the justice they need. The days of turning a blind eye are over. It's time for people to wake up.